Hi, I'm Kevin.
And I'm Sarah, and we're the Global Geezers.
We are in Siem Reap, Cambodia, and that is the basic major city for the Angkor Wat temples.
Well, all temples. There's so many temples, but it's the Angkor area. So when people say Angkor Wat is actually one of the temples within the Angkor area.
And there's a lot of temples. And this episode, we're going to try to take you to as many temples as you want to see.
They're all different and unique, and some of them are and some of them are pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So,
but even the small ones have some kind of characteristic that's just beautiful.
Little charm, little piece of something.
So sit back, grab a nice cold beverage, and we hope you enjoy our temple tour. So let's go.
We are on the road to the temples. This is our driver, Chun, and he's going to basically be our driver while we're here. All right, we're coming into the Angkor Wat temple regions, and we're going to stop at the ticket office first. But there's some really nice buildings in here. But the ticket office is over here. We got our tickets. Get your tickets in there. There's 20 ticket windows in there. Some are 1-day ticket windows, some are 3-day ticket windows, some are 7-day ticket windows. 3-day is $62, the 7-day is $72. Might as well just get the 7-day if you're here for a week. This is your multi-pass. So now we get to find our driver, and he's going to take us to our first temple. Coming to our first temple.
looks like a ruin.
So this is the Craven one. It's more ruins than anything, but it's from the 10th century. This is a small one. They get pretty big, but you can still see some of the designs on it. Just to be done in the 10th century, just
Look at the carvings. And there's carved writing in the stone right here.
it looks like it's about ready to fall over, especially the one on the right. It's got a wood structure, but you can see the lines are pretty tilted. They do have some bricks here, so it looks like they're going to do some reinforcement, which is always nice. And keep the original. No access because obviously this thing is, yeah. This thing looks like it's about ready to tumble over.
Looks like we're the only ones here. It looks like there's some, I don't know, some kind of carved piece over here on the ground and other large stones that look like they were carved and placed here. So I don't know what that is used for. I don't know. To keep everything standing. This one looks like it's leaning a little bit, so that's probably a good thing. don't want you climbing up there. And I can see why.
Bente Kadai Temple, late 12th century, East entrance. This one actually had a wall all the way around it, we noticed. That's the entrance. That's not the temple, that's the entrance, but you can see the wall. That is one large earthworm. That's got to be 18 inches long. Literally 18 inches long. That's just the entrance.
Okay.
Did you wash your hands from the earthworm?
Yes, I did.
Sarah, saving the earth with one earthworm at a time. Wow, look at that. They just get more and more impressive as we go along. How long has that stone been there? Love walking in history. Think of all the people that walked here before me. One thing I've noticed about all these Wat so far is they're all near water sources. Like a river or a lake or a pond, but they're all next to some kind of water source. Wow.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, very cool.
These doorways. You have to walk through all these doorways. So cool. Big Buddha sitting here with the gold wrap. There's still carvings in these old. Look at that. Look at all this.
That might be original. There was another one that was over here that's broken off. I have no idea how I'm going to condense this into one video. This might have to be 2 or 3 videos long.
How cool is this? I got this whole area to myself. It's beautiful. I hear other voices coming. We're not alone. Check out this wall. Look at how it is just kind of given way in some spots over the years. And the doorway over here, how it's kind of sagging a little bit. Should we go through here?
I'll go through here. You want to continue on the main?
Doesn't matter. It's all just as cool.
It's a perfect rectangled lake, so I gotta believe this is man-made. But 12th century man-made. Holy cow. Something in the middle. I'm trying to zoom in on it.
All right, it looks like the last few people that were up on the top are now leaving. And I don't see anybody else walking up the path, so we might have it to ourselves for a few minutes. It's kind of nice, things not being crowded, and we are kind of going to the, I don't know, the more out of the way temples. I mean, we want to see Angkor Wat, but I don't know. I think there's some other not as well-known places the road left traveled by that is just as amazing and sometimes more amazing. Kind of wonder what took place right here, you know, in what, 12th century, 1100 something then.
Head to our next temple. Here's another view of the Strawstring Lake, man-made lake. And this is the area around it. A lot of little stores on the side of the road. Yeah, restaurants. Mom and pop restaurants. Yeah. And that's like that throughout this whole area we're finding. For the next temple, we need to walk back through the forest, through the jungle, and our tuk-tuk driver is showing us the way. Oh. Yeah. It's a small one. Yeah. This is a small one, just a single little temple here. This one's a tiny one. It's just the one little tower, and it's got a place for a little Buddha in there, and the Buddha's been destroyed, so it's...
Well, it's what looks like something used to have the statue ends like about here, so most of it is gone.
Yeah.
So we're guessing it was a Buddha.
Yeah, could have been, I don't know, vandals, thieves, who knows.
Time.
These things have been around here for eons. We're getting a coconut water. Fresh out of the coconut, she's cutting it up for us. Wow. I don't want to make her an enemy. So how is it, dear?
Refreshing. She keeps the coconuts in the cooler, so it's nice and cold inside.
Spoon to spooner. You cut the spoon so we can spoon it out. They use the coconut for everything. Wow, look at that. Wow. 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 Seems like as we go, they get more epic. That is just, that's a big one.
The front entrance is kind of crumbled, so you can't go through there. They have an opening by this outer wall. but it's pretty majestic. You know, you can only imagine what it must have looked like when it was in its glory, and all these different levels on this one, it seems. The other ones didn't seem to have the levels like this one does. But check this out. Look at all this. It goes up. So I don't know what the significance was of the different levels compared to some of the other ones that we've seen already. It's just kind of different.
We found an entry point that's not blocked off, so we're going up. Different step sizes are completely different. Yep, let's go up. Take a look. Maybe they'll kick us off, I don't know. Doesn't say we can't go up, so. Yeah, they are big steps. Coming down's gonna be fun too. Because they're about the size of Sarah's foot, not even all the way Sarah's foot, so. That's what we just came up. And yeah, we gotta go back down that. And it's pretty steep. But we're at the top.
Look at this guy. So that's his anchor man down there. He's pulling weeds. I just watched him climb off the ladder and kind of tiptoe around the edge without any kind of support and pull some weeds. And that ladder is not very secure. I really hope we don't see a Cambodian smithereenied to the ground. Look at how long that thing is. How does it stay together? Okay, we're up on top. You shall not pass. That's that big one in the middle. We got more of these and more structures that are kind of being held up, which is good. Oh, there's a sign, look.
These stairs are steep and they're shallow too, so. There's a wood staircase on the other side that I think we'll go down that has handrails.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
On the back of this side?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't see
On the
that
other
one.
side.
Hello. It's a very hot, sticky day today. It's supposed to rain. It's a little stickier than it was the last few days, and there's more cloud cover. So it feels like it's just like a big blanket right now. A little bit more, I would say, uncomfortable than it's been. But this whole area, it's gorgeous. The whole Angkor Wat area, where all the Wats are kind of sprinkled around, it's like this. In between rice paddies, and the trees are just really unique and different. They have, some of them have roots that come up the sides and back down the branches. It's just really, really neat.
Yeah, it doesn't look all that stable, but it's got handrails, so I think we'll take this down. But it's steep. I'm gonna put the camera away. All right, we're here at Top Ram, and this is the second most, I don't know, visited temple here in this Angkor Wat area. And you're probably wondering, well, why is it the second most? Obviously, Angkor Wat is the first one, but this one was used in the movie Lara Croft Tomb Raider back in the early 2000s, and ever since then, people have been flocking to it to see it. And the interesting thing about this is you see that tree that's coming right out of the center? Yeah, you'll see a better view of it on the other side, but yeah, that tree is going right through the middle of the temple. Looks like some people are meditating over there.
So we're inside the temple portion of Tapram. There's a huge Buddha that his head fell off. But we're looking at the same kind of structure on the ceiling as we've seen in some of the other, all the carvings throughout this whole area, like we've seen at the other ones. Even on these little, here. Beautiful.
Here's another tree that's just growing out of the temple.
It's a little squishy over here. It rained a lot yesterday, but this is really cool. We're kind of
just so you
walking around over near the edge of this temple area. Nobody seems to be wanting to go over here for whatever reason.
Check that out. Wow. All crumble. The rubble. I know, stones just on top of each other.
I bet it was caused by more trees because they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Look at, even behind you,
Yeah.
they cut this one or it fell. But look at how it was taking over the wall.
Yep. Tear down the wall. Yeah, you can see the tree right in the middle of the temple. I mean, it's pretty amazing.
This whole corridor has carvings along this wall. A lot of it has been destroyed by what looks like water just pouring through here over the years. It's beautiful. From the time of that this place was built until the time they decided to try to restore it, and I guess also the time that they were actually using it, because at some point they stopped using it, and then all this started happening, I'm guessing. So it's like, how long did that take from the time they stopped, I guess, caring for it? Eliminating outer threats like trees? I don't know. I'm kind of curious about that. Because gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah, with the recent rains, this area can be treacherous. Another tree that's taken over the temple. Wow, those are huge trunks. The roots are just gigantic. All right, this is the west entrance of Tapram. Very beautiful. Okay, yeah, we're not going to fit all these temples into one video. It's just not going to happen.
So we're just going to do the first few days of our trip here and then do the next few days of our trip and then share it with you along the way.
Yep. And if you get templed out, like I'm sure we will, just skip ahead if you want. But if you stick with us, you might see some pretty cool and interesting things.
Yeah, we are. Time to call it a day and go get something to drink and cool off a little bit.
Yeah, take a shower because we're just sweating like crazy.
Yeah,
so.
we're dripping.
So we're kind of done for the day. But I mean, could you still go? Yeah, you can continue going on if you want. I mean, we saw what, 3, 4 temples. The last one was huge.
Yeah, it was pretty big, but you know, there's a lot of people here we're noticing that aren't spending as much time in each one. You know, people are coming and going and we're still here. But I mean, luckily we have more time here.
Yes.
So yeah, we're not seeing as much in one day, but we have the time to take our time at each one, which is kind of what we enjoy doing, just kind of roaming around.
Yep.
And...
So we're going to call it here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next temple series, or the temple episode of Global Geezers. Bye.
Bye.
So we're gonna try to take you to as many temples. Temples? Our tuk-tuk driver got a phone call, so we had to stop and pull over.
But he's safe driver.
They're everywhere. On side of the road, eating on side of the road, and they don't cross the road. So the chicken doesn't cross the road here. Exaggeration?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, that
At times.
That wasn't exaggeration there.
Kung Fu fighting.
I don't think it's kung fu here. But the Buddha's been it's been blah, 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 blah.